Thank you very much, Soludo TV. By way of a little introduction, my name is Nweke. At the pleasure of Mr. Governor, I'm the Chairman Transition Committee, Oyi Local Government. We assumed office here 2nd of August 2022. Then we are barely 1 year this month, August. And it has been very, very wonderful experience working with Mr. Governor, Professor Charles Soludo, CFR. Udeni Baguata, Udeni Jaguleri, Dukudo, Isuofia, Shalewan Bafo. He has been a very wonderful guide, a wonderful teacher who has been mentoring us very well. And I must tell you, in the past 1 year, it has been a very good experience, learning each day under his tutelage. So I find myself lucky to be appointed as one of his team, solution team, to work from this angle of the local government. I want to look at the issue of security in the local government in the past 1 year. When we came on board, I wouldn't say that it was a peaceful environment. There were crises here and there, problems here and there. And we reckon the fact that dear to development and progress is peace. Because now, so now what we did first, almost in every community in Oyi, there's one problem or the other. If you talk at Inteje, there was a problem, Okozo, the same thing, Kulezunaka, so many others here, one problem or the other. Ogudike, the same thing. But the first thing we did, under the directive of Mr. Governor, is to go and conduct town union elections. Town union elections. And Mr. Governor, because everything, there's a history to every matter. And that history is that before Mr. Governor came in, what we had mainly were caretaker committees in various towns. And that caretaker committees, most communities didn't go down well, some of them. Then Mr. Governor now said, I've seen it. There's going to be an election now. And the election is going to be option A4. If you win, you will come. If you don't win, that's it. You see it by yourself. Anywhere there is a disagreement that I don't agree, then go on, see it. Let it be done openly until a winner emerges. And the first community we did that election was Nkule Zunaka, sometime in December 2002. Before then, Nkule Zunaka was, anything but peaceful. We had that election there. Well conducted, very massive turnout, credible, free, fair. At the end of the day, a popular leader under option A4 emerged. And today, Nkule Zunaka, Oyi, and Anambra are all winners because there's a relative peace, in Nkule Zunaka today. And other developments are coming in as a result of that. From Nkule Zunaka, we moved over to Okuzu. Before then, one problem or the other in Okuzu, this, that, here and there, there was no peace. Then we had the same election under the same option A4. A popular leader emerged. Today, Okuzu is relatively peaceful. And it has thrown up, it has brought about very good development, projects, community-sponsored projects. Because the government people can trust has come. There is synergy between Igwe and the President General. And the eminent citizens of this community or this town are now contributing to the development of the community. That gave birth to a 50-bed or more of a comprehensive medical center in Okuzu, single-handedly done by Okuzu individuals, Okuzu citizens. The modern state-of-art medical equipment are there. the telemedicine, first of its kind, is functioning from there. Mr. Governor, that was one of the places he visited and commissioned. In August, it's functioning. Today, because of what happened there, because of the kind of trust between the people and the government, an individual has single-handedly again built a comprehensive primary health center in the same Okuzu. These things are happening because there is peace. And from there, from Okuzu, move over to Nteje. We had another town union election there. Before then, we know the problem, the situation in Nteje. People were not sleeping at home. People were in various places. People don't return home. Meetings were barely held in the community here. So after that town union election, people started returning home. Activities that barely take place before, started taking place here. There is peace now at Nteje. Before then, because of the restiveness we find in the area, the Anambra North Traditional Rulers Council moved their meeting from here to the Anambra East headquarters in Otocha because of the security challenges here. They've decided to come back to it. That will show you that peace has returned to our place. Apart from that, the state government, to continue to maintain peace, law, and order, formed a 40-man strike force. Oyi is functioning, and they are helping. They are complementing the efforts, even if not on top of the game of the policemen in providing security, protection of lives and properties. They are functioning everywhere in the community. And again, there's a coordinated activity of various vigilant groups in various communities. They are functioning. And prominent citizens of these communities are helping one way or the other in providing security equipment to enable them function optimally. And it becomes easy for us, more especially this time around, Mr. Governor is talking about, reforming the community-based vigilante groups, bring them in line with what we have at the state and local governments for them to work holistically and together to ensure total peace in our area. So security is working in OE, and other things associated with that because of the peace inherent in that place is coming up. The benefit is there. People are coming in. People are bringing one development or the other within the place here. The iron smelting company, the melting smelting company was commissioned not too long ago by Mr. Governor. It is because of relative peace here that those things are coming in, and more are springing up here. These are benefits of security which has been existing here in the past 1 year. So security-wise, Oyi is safe. Now we go to the area of environment. That is where Mr. Governor held Mr. Governor who is very high. Because cleanliness is next to godliness. And then Mr. Governor said, you as a TC chairman, your job is to keep your environment clean. Number 1 is cleanliness, number 2 is cleanliness, number 3 is cleanliness. That will show you the degree of importance he attached to that. Before we came on board, everywhere there's something you can write home about. Filthy everywhere. You understand? Then we started cleaning, beginning from our own council headquarters. Overgrown weeds were taken off, we cleared them off, fumigated the whole area to make it inhabitable for our people to live. All right? Then we took it outside, started cleaning through waste managers and all that. Those things are thriving now. Then more importantly, on the 30th of March, Mr. Governor launched this program of Operation Clean and Green Anambra State, the silting program, which took place at Ochanja. Those things were cleared. And on the 1st of April, we replicated the same across the 21 local government areas in Anambra State. And today, it is a sustainable program. We are going on and on and on with that. And then the communities are part of they are part of it. The private-public partnership is thriving because the communities have been mobilized to participate in environmental cleanliness, the silting of drainages. Now we are talking about the impending flood those of our people living within the riverine areas are being, there are preparations to move them to upland, and then because of the impending flood. And the essence of the silting the drains is to have a free flow of water. Our people participated, and we did it. Here, the popular Okuze, former Okuze SAS, people who drive on that road, who drive that place, we reckon that that place is always flooded. Flood to upward of 2-3 days. No vehicular movement there. This council under my leadership came and they sealed that place, opened it up. Today, no matter the number of days rain falls there, that road is no longer flooded. We've done that. It's to credit of this government and that of Mr. Governor. And we are continuing. The city program is on. Waste evacuation is on. In the communities in OE, territory area and all that, we are cleaning up. All right. So in areas of environment, we are doing our best to keep our place, making our place to be livable, where people can live in a healthy environment, because cleanliness, as we say again, is next to godliness. So we're on it. Then on the area of health, primarily to local government is primary health care. And as I've said here, the contributions of our people towards making health services affordable and available to our people. And that is one of the programs of Mr. Governor, to make health programs available and affordable to our people using qualified medical personnel. And the primary health care is very important at local level. And it's functioning, it's working. We've made some visits in some centers here and discovered some 1 or 2 problems, which we are assisting to put in order so that people can access good health care. So we are on top of the game, and it's going on. And it's a continuous process. It's not an event. It's a continuous something that will keep developing in that area for the good of our people, because a healthy nation, they say, is a wealthy nation. So we are doing very well in that area of health challenges. And again, you see, to ensure that, or to see that Mr. Governor is not just paying lip service to that, if you look at the number of personnel so far engaged, employed in that area, 400 medical personnel engaged in the medical services in Anambra State since Mr. Governor came in. All these things are aimed at making health services affordable and accessible by our people, delivering quality health services using qualified medical personnel. This is happening under this government, and our people are happy with that. Education. In the areas of education, it is very, very important that we don't pay lip service to that. And Mr. Governor clearly understands that, and he knows that. The employment of over 5,000 teachers, merit-based, it has never happened before. The tradition we have here is that maybe when the present governor or the outgoing one is going, he will engage, employ a lot of people, quota system, all that. That never happened under the present government, under Mr. Governor, Professor Soludo, CFR. Teachers were engaged, merit-based. They went through test and all that to get the best for our people, because we know clearly that the best gift you can give to the society or to your children is education. Having engaged these qualified teachers, what is being said is to give the best to our people, or to our people to become the best we can think of. And here, we are taking up from there. So many programs, here, education enhanced programs have been organized. The popular OU School Debate Challenge, the Great OU School Debate Challenge, that took place here not too long ago, involving all the public, private, secondary, and primary schools here, it was a game changer. It was a game changer. We did it here. Our people, home and abroad, participated. And from that debate, we discovered one thing, that which we are looking for outside of here are here. One of the best schools and one of the best students and pupils are equally from this local government. As one of the schools here that participated here, we didn't even know. It was after that debate that those things opened up. A lot of people from outside Lagos, our people in Lagos and Abuja, are enrolling their children into that school. It's as a result of what we did here in that school, the debate challenge. And what we did in that area is to be able to say, we're talking about the theme of that debate was, reinventing our past to be able to shape our future. We know that a lot of values are going down. A lot of things are going off our children. And if you don't bring them together to really to put in them again the culture of proper behavior, the culture of how to live well, how to mold good characters in the people or in the students. If we don't do that, they will go astray. At the end of the day, the society will suffer for it. And in that debate, we inculcated the habit of environmental cleanliness. We'll be able to put it into the students and the people. That these are the people who will become the catalyst to sustain these programs in the areas of waste management. Let them take it home, be part of the teaching in their schools and in their various homes, reminding their parents that certain waste could not be disposed anyhow. There are some of them that if you put them together, they become manure. There are some of them who become, and then you recycle them, they become raw materials for certain productions. We did them through this debate and other things like that. The import of that debate is still subsisting, is still going on up to today. So these are one of the things we have done within this area. And we are going on, and apart from that, we have visited so many schools within OE, apart from what we did internally here. We have intervened in various towns in OE. We did a whole lot of palliative works in road repairs. And one significant thing about the things we did here is that the money, the funding of that thing was done from OE IGR, internally generated revenue from the council. When we came here, the popular magazines that there's no money. There's no money to do anything from the account. And I said, why is it that the government cannot have money in account? And then we still call ourselves government. I said, look, I must find out what's the reason. What is the reason why we cannot have money? We discovered that the local government, one way or the other, does not even have a functional account where internally generated revenues are warehoused. And I said there must be an account. Necessary instructions were given and the revenue account was opened. Though it was not easy because those people who are benefiting from that absence of account never liked it. But we stood our ground and we have it. And I can beat my chest and say that 1, 2, 3, 4 projects have been done from that account. It has been done from that place. We didn't ask elsewhere for money, but we took it from our own. And so many other things we've done from that generated revenue. The one at Okuzu Junction here, where the Navy point are, people who ply this road, we know how bad it is. But we're able to do some palliative works that place, we put it in order, make it moderable. The funding from that place came within. So in terms of infrastructure, we are doing our best. And we are equally synergizing with communities. There is a portion at Nweke Zunaka, which today, in line with, together with the town union, there is an effort, there is a major thing going on now to asphalt over 500 meters of a portion of the road there. All right? These things are happening because the town union and all that have seen a government they can trust. Hence, such collaboration. And that's what we need. What we need in governance to provide all the infrastructures, which government alone cannot provide, is synergizing with the communities. So that wealthy people in the communities can help one way or the other to provide those things government cannot provide all alone. And these things are coming. They are coming on board. All right? Our people are contributing. They are doing a lot of things. And again, we thank Mr. Governor. In terms of road infrastructure, 320 kilometers of road awarded, 50 completed, is going to hit like 100 by December. OE local government is a beneficiary. There's some ongoing road construction now, Ekeata Okozomonia Road. It is on. It's 8 months duration and it will be completed. Onwumili Express to Foro Junction in Okozo. A spur of 2.5 kilometers of road that place is ongoing. When all these things are put together, I mean, it becomes to the good and the glory of God and to good of Oyi people and in Anambra as a whole. So all these things we are doing. Then again, the issue of beautification, the issue of environmental beautification. If you go by the side of SAS, there you see the little garden we did there. Okay, we are doing that on. Why we did that is that, look, the impression people have of that building, sir, this is where people are shot, this is that. But to say, let us put a human face there. Let us put something that people will come and say, can something good come out of here? That's why we're able to put that garden. And it is there. We are tendering it. By the time it has grown very well and then it is touched, people will begin to marvel the beauty of what we've done there. So these are part of infrastructural development, economic and social wise, which we are putting in place, and we are continuing to do more. There are equally local roads within the area, which, I mean, the efforts are on equally to do some palliative works for the good of our people. So we are there, and our people are happy for it. Then agriculture. It has become very clear that the way to go today is agriculture. The era of hoping and banking on oil money is no more there, because that which is being shared monthly is plummeting, if not finished yet. But we have a governor who thinks ahead, who knew that there are, no when they are able before now, only here you are southeast. That is something we contribute to the national economy. That's what we call our mainstay. And the palm oil was that mainstay. But all of a sudden, it has vanished away. And some other countries have taken from that place and they are supplying back to us. So when you look at those things, that here behind where. But some other people have taken it and they're making good of that. And where are we? So Mr. Governor has said, we are going to replicate, we are going to bring this back. The Michael Opara agricultural revolution, we are bringing it back. And Mr. Governor has brought in millions and billions of coconut and palm seedlings, which has gone round the whole communities and villages and wards in Anambra today. We can beat our chest and tell you there's no home in Oyo local government you cannot find 2, 3, 4, 5 palm or coconut seedlings around. These are humongous amount, millions in future. In the next 2, 3 years, people will be spiraling to banks. And this money we are talking about, the mainstay of our economy, will revert back to palm oil, which it used to be. And that's what Mr. Governor is saying. It's a signature project that we don't play with. This government does not play with that. All right? And it is there. There's nowhere you move around today, don't see Anambra palm seedling and coconut. It's everywhere. Even our people who are outside of here, who are abroad, they are calling and making more requests of palm oil supplies and the coconut supplies. And all these things, when they are put together, the economy will bounce back. Anambra will be the winner. And then the era when Southeast is noted for palm oil production will come back. And that's what Mr. Governor has done in areas of agriculture. Even here in our local government, we have farms. We have done our farms here. The agri department has been assisted here financially to grow their farm, cassava farm, and other seedlings there. We participated in the Anambra State Agricultural Show that took place a few months ago at Ekweme Square there. So we are doing our best in areas of agriculture. And we are encouraging our people to keep growing food and other agricultural items, because that is where to go. We are equally encouraging our youths to participate in agricultural activities, because that is where to go. The white-collar job we are always looking up to is no more there. But agriculture is I don't know. This amount of money involved can only be imagined. So we are there, and we'll get it right. Now, finally, the party matter. We are all product of a party, ABGA. That's our party. And it's been a long one. And the ABGA government, since we came on board, will be doing well. Oyi is where it all started, and we've not failed. In the last election, the election that produced Mr. Governor, Oyi won convincingly for our party, APGA. Then during the National Assembly election, where everybody thought Oyi will get it, Oyi proved the critics wrong by winning. Of all the Anambra North or whatever, Oyi is the only place where APGA won 3/3. We won House of Assembly election, we won House of Reps election, and we won the senatorial election. Local government here. It never happened. It was only under my watch and under the watch of Mr. Governor that we were able to achieve that. And we have been synergizing here, within here. We made it a policy position. It's a policy position that all the members of transition committee, they contribute 10% of their salaries to the party every month. And the same thing, the chairman, I equally contribute 10% of my salary to the party at the local government level. Okay? So these things we know because we know that the parties don't have a special way of being paid every month or whatever. So from that which we are paid as appointees of the party, we are given out from that place. That's a common understanding amongst all the TC members that every month at source, there is a document written and signed by all of them willingly that end of every month, once they take their salary, that 10% will be taken off from at source and then given to the party at various ward level. And my own as TC chairman goes to the local government. These are only two ways to help the party. Then the little things, infrastructure in that place, party office, we are providing that. I promised to give them 100 chairs, to help, when we hold meeting to find where we can stay. And then the rent, we are taking care of that, of the party. And we are equally asking, all the appointees here and the elected ones equally have something they'll be giving to the party every month to enable them function. Because it is through that instrument that all of us came. If APGA didn't win, I don't think any of us will still be in power today. And we will keep winning. We will keep winning. By keeping winning is to keep encouraging them. We've hosted a lot of meetings for them here. I participated in all and almost all, and it's kept going. Very soon we'll start mobilization. We'll move around ward to ward because we know that the next election is almost there. And we cannot wait until the time comes and then we'll start moving. We begin to conscientize our people. We begin to sensitize them that, yes, we are doing something. And through that medium, we begin to market what we have done as a government and the need for people to trust us and keep voting APGA. So there is a very good relationship between our party and this government at the grassroots level. And that grassroots level is the local government and the wards.